Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Peace, love, and positivity to you. My name is Sohum, and today, I'll be listening to Mary J. Blige for the very first time. She's known as the Queen of Hip Hop Soul. I also believe she's known as the Queen of R&B, and I've never heard her before, so this is going to be a very fresh reaction for you guys on that front. Another part of this video that I like is that she is performing with U2, the song One. Lately on the channel, we've been listening to a bunch of U2, and there's more on the horizon, so definitely subscribe for that. But most recently, we did a full album reaction to the Joshua Tree, and I have been loving the U2 journey thus far. They are way more rockin' than I ever thought. So I am just over the moon with this reaction request today. So thank you very much to Brian for making this request and for bringing Mary J. Blige to the channel for the very first time. But now, my friends, let's jump into it. I believe this was a benefit performance.
Is it getting better?
The aftermath of Katrina, I believe.
Do you feel the same? Will it make it easier on you now?
Oh, nice melody there.
You got someone to blame. You say one love, one life.
I got chills on One Love. Oh, listen to her. Listen to that run underneath.
One life, it's one need, and one love.
So
Get to
fast.
share it. Leaves you, darling. You don't care for it.
I am immediately impressed by this.
Disappoint you,
oh, you hear the
or leave a bad taste in your mouth.
What a great groove.
You act like you never had love, and you want me to go without. Well, it's
nice.
too late tonight to drag the past down into the light.
I can just tell that she has the kind of voice that can just belt. Let's see if we get that.
Drag the past down into the light. We're one, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other, carry each other.
It's about unity, about strength through unity. Oh my God. Listen to that run there.
Have you come here for forgiveness? Have you come to raise the dead?
I'm growing to really appreciate the guitars in U2 because I feel like they take a very, I think I mentioned this before, but they take a kind of slow building approach to making the guitars really permeate throughout the track. It's not just like all of the guitar sounds all at once or like a massive blistering solo super early on. They just let the frequencies build, and that kind of seeps into your gray matter for the entirety of the track. And once you get used to that, once your frog has been boiled just enough, that's when they can add the layers on top of what you've already experienced. And then you get the bigger hit afterwards with Mary J. I feel like their songwriting, in addition to how they kind of slowly layer and increase the guitars, it always leads up to these bigger hits. I can imagine the next chorus is just gonna, knock my proverbial hat off.
Have you come to raise the dead?
the back there. I don't even know what happened.
One love.
One love. Dude, I gotta run that back. I don't know how much of that I'm gonna run back. I gotta run that back. That was just perfect. The slow building until all of a sudden she is just shouting and screaming at us, and so too are the guitars, and then they start soloing in the back. And I feel like soloing is just a tad bit generous there, but they're creating so much sound there, thereby increasing the depth of this track in that higher range. It's like if you were to imagine there being like an absolute scale of intensity ranging from 0 to 100, it's like the song already built itself to like 80 by the time we get to like the 2-minute mark, and then all of a sudden it just restarts the at y-axis at 80 being 0 again, and then just things continue to rise back up to 100 on that new scale. So I guess all together it would be like 0 to 180, and then they just reveal that last 80 to you in intensity, but whatever. It is what it is. This was just so intense. I gotta hear it again, and then I'll be able to better articulate how good that was.
In your head, where did I ask too much? More than a lot. You gave me nothing, now it's all I got. We're one, but we're not the same. See, we had each other,
Right there.
then we do it again.
Right here,
You
the
say
song changed.
love is a temple, love is a higher
This is where things
law.
really, we're in that new range now.
Love is a higher law. You asked for me to enter, but then you make me crawl, and I can't keep holding on to what you got, 'cause all you got is hurt. One love, one life. You got to do what you should.
And if you can hear in this section, a bit of what makes this whole part feel so anthemic, so warming, so powerful is this electric guitar that just repeats these two notes, doo-doo, underneath all of it. It's not as bright in the mix, but because it kind of sits atop the more powerful frequencies below, those little moments are the intervals that our brains are hearing against their voices. And so when they start to sing in harmony, you get this even more powerful chord between the two of them. Well, I guess chord is 3, but work with me that they're pairing, and then you compare that to what's happening in what's happening to those two guitar notes, and you get this really lovely set of movements. And that ignores all of the other heaviness below and the other instrumentation bubbling up like the drums and the bass. But we gotta we gotta build up to that.
You got to do what you should. One life with each other, sisters and my brothers. One life, but we're not the same. We get to carry each other, carry each other.
Triple harmony with the guitar is insane. Oh, that pierces. That note pierces. I'm down for more Mary J.
One love, one life.
More you too as well. I just love this combination. When great artists find each other, they find inspiration from each other, they bring out the best in one another. Because the aspects that may be missing in U2's arsenal, well, Mary J. Blige, see, she's going to bring her own unique set of skills to the table and fill that place in the U2 soundscape, and then vice versa. U2 brings such a different sound, I'm sure, to the Mary J. Blige discography. I love crossover episodes. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love everything I heard from U2 here, and Mary J. Very encouraged by her vocals. She was reminding me of a great many awesome vocalists out there, the likes of Mariah Carey, Beyonce, Chaka Khan. Who else was there specifically on my mind? Oh my God, I see her face. Maybe Tina Turner too. Although Tina can get a little bit more gritty and raspy than I think what we heard here from Mary J. But I love how good Mary J. is projecting. I feel like I could tell very early on that she was just going to be able to project her voice very easily and start belting as much as she wanted to. It's nice to be able to predict things correctly. That is a reason why we often like the experience of listening to music, is our own ability to like figure out what may happen in a song that, you know, a lot of people end up liking. At least that is how it feels for me, in addition to the song sounding amazing and giving me the dopamine from that too. I feel like the role of the guitar in this track was a very like, you can think about it in two ways, like the rhythm sections that kind of just fill out the overall floor of this song. There's that just weight that the guitars were doing, or at least responsible for, and then the sort of more infrequent moments of the lead tone shining through. I feel like I would have liked a little bit more lead tone just in general in this track, because the amount of dopamine that I got when all three, the electric guitar, Mary J., and the lead vocalist for U2, when they were all singing together at the same time, that to me was the pinnacle of this song, and it was well deserved by the time that we get there. I feel like oftentimes when you think about a song developing, it's going to take a little bit, and U2 are so good at slowly building the energy in the track that by the end, when we expect to get the payoff, we still get surprised by how big the payoff is, and that's the fruitful part about it all. But yeah, I have really been enjoying the U2 journey, so let's keep that going. If you guys would like to request more Mary J on the channel, you can do so as well by using the first link in the description box below. But I'm going to end it there. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.